I think in North American culture, we really value excitement, enthusiasm, passion. That means that people who don't show that enthusiasm are really considered lesser. We don't typically think of emotion as a source of bias, and that's because we think emotions are hardwired and natural. But our research is really showing that emotions are cultural, that we really use our emotions to judge other people, specifically our ideal emotions, and so we can misjudge and discriminate against individuals because they're not showing the emotions that we value in our culture. So if I come from a culture that just thinks an excited person is the ideal, and I am interviewing somebody who comes from a culture that values calm, I might just think, well, they just don't have what it takes to be a leader, or they're just not going to be a good fit for this organization. I don't realize that that's because my culture has taught me that being excited is the ideal way, rather than realizing that they're just not fitting with my ideal, and that maybe I should change my ideal, especially if I want to have a multicultural company or I want to be effective in a multicultural marketplace. I do believe as an educator that the first step is knowledge. We've done some preliminary studies where we actually teach clinical psychologists in training about cultural differences in ideal emotions and in definitions of happiness. And we find that they're less likely to use their own ideal emotions when judging the mental health of a patient. Just educating people that cultures and individuals differ in how they want to feel, and that this has consequences for their choices and their even definitions of happiness and health. That makes people more sensitive to it, and I think that reflection can help people, right? So that you're not making this automatic judgment.